This is our Chapter 2 review video. Test is coming up. So we learned how to tell if something is a function. We do our vertical line test. If it crosses more than once at any given vertical line, it's not a function. This one only crosses once every time. So yes, it's a function. Over here, remember each input can only have one output. 2 only goes to 7. 3 only goes to 9. 4 only goes to 6. 1, however, goes to both 3 and 6. That means it has 2 outputs. So no, that one is not a function. And then when it's put in a point form, we look at our x's. If our x values repeat, it's not a function. This one they do not, so it is a function. Important equations we learned. Slope equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b, where m is our slope and b is our y-intercept. Point slope, y minus y1 equals m x minus x1, and that's where x1 and y1 are from a point. And standard form is ax plus by equals c. You will need to know all of these. We will need to be able to write equations or function rules first looking at a table. What's my pattern? Going from 2 to 8, I multiplied by 4. Going from 3 to 12, I multiplied by 4. 4 to 16, I multiplied by 4, and 5 to 20, I multiplied by 4. So my function rule is f of x equals 4 times x. Over here, write an equation that goes through the points 3, 6, and negative 2, 9. So first we need to find our slope. Slope is y minus y1 over x minus x1. And so we get negative 3 over 5. And now we can plug this into point slope form. Y minus y1, y minus 6, equals my slope, negative 3 over 5. Remember, that's plus positive. Times x minus x1, or x minus 3. You also could have used the other point in this situation, but you only need to do one, and you can leave it just like that. Graph the equations. Here are 2 more equations of the lines. Standard form, we can graph it using our intercepts. 3y equals 15, y equals 5. Remember, we do that by making the other variable a 0. So if I want my x-intercept, I'll make y 0. 3 times 0 is 0. So 5y equals 15. Sorry, 5x. So x equals 3. Now I can go through and graph those. I'll have a point at 3 on the x-axis. I'll have a point at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the y-axis. And then I'll draw my line through there. If you prefer graphing by solving it and making it look like y equals mx plus b, you may do that. Please, by all means, go ahead and do that. Over here, this is y equals mx plus b, or slope-intercept form. So my slope is 1/2. My intercept is negative 6. So we'll start at negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go up 1 and right 2. Up 1 and right 2. Draw the line through. Okay, so again, this is just review on how to graph those lines, equations of the lines. Describe the correlation and write on the equation for the line of best fit. This is a positive correlation. Remember, the correlation is kind of like slope, and that if it's going up, it's going to be a positive correlation. Then we need to draw our line of best fit. Now remember, this is the one where I told you you can make your life easy on yourself. Okay, adjust it so it looks like it goes through about most of the points, but make it easy. We know we want y equals mx plus b, so we need a b. So I made sure to graph it so that it goes through my y-intercept. B equals 1, and then we need to figure out a slope. To find slope, you want to find a point it looks like it goes through well as well. So here I went up 1, 2, 3, and then I go to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my slope will be 3 rise over 7 run. So y equals 3, 7x plus 1. That is my equation for the line of best fit. And our last quick review problem, graph the inequality. Minus 3 tells me I'll go to the right 3. Plus 5 means I'll go up 5. And my slope is a negative. When there's not a number there, we assume it's 1 over 1. So my vertex starts at 0, 0, but I'm going to go to the right 3 and up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then my slope says to go down 1 and right 1, down 1, right 1. And we'll mirror that down 1, left 1. When it's just a less than, we're going to use a dashed line. And it says less than, so we will shade below. Let's go ahead and check our answer. And we'll do that by picking a point such as 0, 0. I like 0, 0 because it's an easy number to plug in. So is 0 less than negative absolute value of 0 minus 3 plus 5? Is 0 less than negative absolute value of negative 3 plus 5? Is 0 less than negative 3 plus 5? Is 0 less than 2? Yes, it is. So that is a solution. It's inside our shaded region. So we did that correctly. We are set. We are done. I know that video was very, very, very fast, but I wanted to get through it. That's a quick summary of everything that we've learned. I hope it's helpful. Come ready to class, ready to review. Joke of today: why can't you hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom? Because this P is silent. Get it? Because you spell pterodactyl like this. Its P is silent.